If you would have told 11-year-old Jared that someday he'd be using a robot lawnmower, I don't think he would have believed you. I'm so excited about it.
Nice. Some screws and razor blades. Nice.
It's also built like a tank. It's fantastic. This right here is the Eufy E18 robot lawnmower.
E18?
E18, yeah.
Eat.
E18. E and then the number 18.
Oh, 18?
18, yeah.
I thought you said E18.
No, this is the Eufy E18 robot lawnmower. I'll tell you one thing that's my favorite thing about this right off the bat is that it has like an actual cover to protect it from rain, to protect it from wind, to protect it from the sun. I think that's pretty cool. I've tested other robot lawnmowers that didn't have that, and I think that's one of the problems that I had with that one in the past. That's made it, like, honestly not even work anymore.
It's like a little dog house.
It is.
It's a lawnmower house.
In this video, we're gonna talk about getting this thing set up, mapping out your yard, and then some of the really cool features. And I actually got it set up yesterday and only took like 5 minutes to get it to this point. Like 5 minutes. Are you impressed?
So impressed. Handyman.
We just got it unboxed, then you set it to the ground, you screw it in, you put it all together. It has instructions. It's got a mobile app that you can download, and it's like so easy. And then you let it map out your yard. Now, what I like about this is that there's no wires that you have to set. It just goes, you let it loose for a couple hours, it goes back and forth around your entire yard, and then it maps out the entire area that you want it to mow. It's the beginning of spring, so what we're gonna do is let this thing go while all of my grass is super uneven, and we're just gonna see how well it does. I think a couple things that I really like about it is the battery life. They've also put a ton of R&D into this thing to give it a really, really good design. The production is amazing.
What's R&D?
Research and development.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So I'm gonna start it here on the app, let it do the whole thing, get some shots, and then we'll talk about all of it afterwards. But I think it's really cool. Okay, so it's the next day, and for the very first springtime mow, we put that thing through so much work. I really wanted to test out the obstacle avoidance, which we did. We tested it out on a small slope, the north side of my yard, and it handled it perfectly. It did take a couple hours to mow my entire back lawn, but what's nice about it is that it will go back to the battery station when it's out of battery, and then it just goes back out and finishes the task. It's really incredible, and it's a really like set it and forget it kind of machine. Also, it is so quiet. The mobile app is fantastic as well. I was wanting to mow the lawn at its highest height just because it's the first mow. I want to get everything even so that way everything can start growing in even. And that was 75 millimeters. You can adjust the height from 25 millimeters to 75 millimeters. You can actually tell it where to give the edge spacing. So you can bring it out more if you want to, or you can push it in if you want to the edge. You can have path spacing. You can have travel speed. You can adjust blade speed. And then you can also adjust path direction, which I really like because I think when you're using these robot lawnmowers, they're gonna use the same path almost every single time. But if you adjust that path by a little bit every time, then you're gonna have less tracks from the wheels, and it's just gonna look better. I personally really like the diagonal look in my lawn, but if I move it every once in a while, then it's gonna help overall grass performance throughout the year. I also really like that you can zone out your yard. So if you wanted to do specific zones, then you can, and you can put it on a schedule as well. And then all you have to worry about is edging. It's fantastic. This thing is super easy to set up. It's really easy to run. The mobile app is very user-friendly. The battery life is fantastic. I love that you don't have to worry about any wires. It just maps it out, and it maps it out well. And if you happen to leave anything outside during the night, then it's just gonna go around it. It's no big deal. This thing was made for convenience. It's made to be super easy. The mobile app is easy, the lawnmower is easy, but it's also built like a tank. It works really well, it's made really well, and it's just fantastic. You could use something like a 4G hotspot to update the mower if you don't have total Wi-Fi coverage on your lawn, but the mower doesn't need Wi-Fi to mow. It can still complete all mowing function and updates without Wi-Fi, and then you can either connect it to a 4G hotspot later, or if it gets closer to your house and picks up that connection, then it'll update. And the GPS and anti-theft system can also operate without Wi-Fi, so it'll update the location as needed. Speaking of anti-theft system, because this thing is just out in your yard, there's a couple things that is done to make sure that you are not as worried. For one, there's a spot for an AirTag, which is really nice. The product also has an anti-theft system, which is essentially GPS and 4G transmission that provides positioning and app display movement reminders. So essentially what that means is that you're gonna know exactly where it's at in your lawn and on the map. And then if anything happens, like if it gets rainy or if it has low light, then it'll automatically return to the base station without you having to prompt it. Really just gives you a nice worry-free experience. You just set it and forget it. I wonder how many times I could say that in this video. Set it and forget it. Auto mapping. Once it auto maps, you just set it and forget it. So that just is something to keep in mind on where you put the base station in your yard. It's a really nice product. It's really fun to use. It's honestly like playing pickleball in the backyard yesterday while it was mowing. I hardly even heard it at all. And our friends were like, we keep on thinking you guys have a dog over there. There is also an E15 option of this lawnmower. So if you have a limited budget and you have a smaller lawn, then that could be a perfect fit for you. Because really the only differences are the price and then how much area you can mow with it. So if you want to check it out in the description of this video. And you're just gonna save so much time this summer. So what are you gonna do?
I feel like I look like Gollum.